Hey traders, John Howell here. I believe we are now on the cusp of seeing a complete massive reversal in this one particular market, especially gold in the markets. I'll also be talking about the stock market as well too. But also, I really believe we're on the cusp of a massive reversal, a massive V bottom happening. But then also the start of what I believe is going to be an incredible move coming out real soon. So let's get straight into it. Don't place a trade based on what you're seeing in this video because there is no guarantees of making a profit in the market. It takes you a long time to become a good trader. So this video here is just to educate you to become a much better trader. Alrighty traders, make sure you grab free membership access to that trading course there right now. If you're struggling with the trading right now in any area, maybe you're making a lot of mistakes or you need some good chart reading techniques, or you're looking for really good times to enter, or you're looking for a good trading system, it's all in that trading course there, guys. And it literally is for free, right? So very first link in the description, go do that. I'm also giving away a free personal custom trading plan as well too. So if you want a bit more of a custom trading plan from me personally, then you'll be able to get all that over there as well too. So let's have a look at this here. So I've actually created a different layout this time for you guys that have seen me, for you guys that know of me, right? Normally I'm just doing normally I am just doing this sort of just one screen here. But the reason why I brought up two screens here, because it's so important for us to always keep an eye on two different time frames, okay? Which is firstly the daily. Now what we're looking at here right now is we're looking at gold, okay? So we're looking at gold. The top is the daily, the bottom is the weekly charts. And I think one of the big issues that I used to do is I used to look at the charts like this, for example, right? So I used to look at the charts like this. I used to look at the charts really close up for maybe a couple of months, and I see this type of action happening in the daily chart. Now this is really important here, and as you can see, what is now forming here? We're now forming what? I didn't know whether this was going to continue down, but now look what's happening with this bar. This has completely changed everything. And now I honestly believe this is on the cusp of seeing one incredible bull move out of the markets here. And we may get a little bit of a pullback first, but we may not as well too, right? Because now we're getting a massive V bottom here, a complete shift, and the start of of an explosion move, I really believe. Now, when I say the start, is that we're at a level of resistance up here, so we may get a level pull, and then we may get a bit of a pullback here, and then we may start to see a move up from there. Makes sense? So that's what we're seeing through there from the gold perspective there. So that's on the short-term level there. But one thing that's really important to understand is that as I squeeze my charts up, look what's happening through here. So the first thing is that I want to bring your attention to the top chart up here, which is gold. So is the bottom chart as well too. Oh, by the way, guys, if any of you know anyone that's happened in Israel or anyone that's affected by what's happening right now across the world, God bless you guys. I really hope that if you do have family over there or you do have people that are over there right now, I really do pray for them. I pray that they stay safe. I know how hard it can be, guys, that I'm now getting emotional now, right? On a market update. I know it must be really hard if you have especially people over there right now, and all I do say, traders, is that on a bit of a side note before I get back into these markets here, is that I do hope that your family is safe. If you do know even friends and people over there, I really do hope that they stay safe. I also want to say that it's time for us men to really become strong in ourselves, and really building ourselves up emotionally, mentally, physically, like all that sort of stuff, because we know that this is the start of something major that's happening. Not right now, but as you can see over the years, right, from the COVID to the Ukraine and to now Israel and all that sort of stuff, that's been a progression, right? We can see it's getting worse and worse. And I really do believe that now is the time that most men, it's important for us to make sure that we're building ourselves up physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, to making ourselves up, making ourselves strong again. I know that sounds weird, make America great again, but strong again, right? So, and I really do believe that. So please stay safe, but also please start, if you're not, please try to build that testicle fortitude, so to speak, because I believe this world's going to need it, especially when look what we're going towards, right? Look what's going to happen in the next couple of years with the elections and all that sort of stuff. So, yeah. Anyway, so let's get back to the charts here. So look what's happening through here. So I really want to build this picture here. So the first thing I want to show you up here, look at this up here. So the first thing that happened is we made a lower high, a big move down, and then a strong move up. I didn't know whether this was going to be a continuation of a down move like this, or B, a V bottom, right? I just didn't know. What is it right now? It's a V bottom. Now, that's really important to understand, but what's really also important to understand is what's happening here on a weekly chart basis here, because this is really, really, really important. Remember, how does the market works in stair-stepping phases, right? It goes up and it goes pull back. It goes up and it goes pull back and it goes up and it pulls back, right? So as you can see, look at this here, up, sideways. Now this is the weekly chart squeezed up, right, guys? So this is probably about 6 months there, up, sideways. Look what we're getting here, up, and now we're getting what? A bit of a sideways movement through here. I honestly believe that what we're seeing right here is a very, very, very significant bottom in the markets, or in gold, should I say, in gold. And I believe that this could be the cusp now of gold making an extraordinary, explosive move. Now, when I say that, once again, traders, I must really put a caveat on what I just said there. That yes, when I say big move, is that we can start to see, something like this coming out of it, right? We can really see that. But there's also a good chance, guys, that when I say extraordinary move, is that, we get something like that happening, right? And we get something like that happening, and then we get the breakout, and we get a big move, and then, we get something like that, right? So we just keep that in mind, traders, of what I'm saying through there when I say a big move. But I really do believe now this massive V bottom in the markets in gold, and now looking at the weekly chart, it just been a pullback, I believe we're getting ready to have a really big move to the upside. Let's go look at silver, since we're focusing on the metals here. Silver still, we're not 100% there yet, but we are getting very, very, very close, right? Because if we look at silver's what? High, lower high. There still could be another lower high here with silver. So silver's playing a bit of catch up. I'm not getting as of a strong sign yet. Now, here's the really exciting thing for you silver bugs out there, okay? The really exciting thing about silver is this. Right, look at this here. I know this might not sound like much, but look at this here. We are coming down through there, but look what's also happening here. We're coming up, low, high, low. There could be what? Another high, low here, up, sideways. That doesn't look like much, traders, but this has been going on now for probably a good 6 months pullback. What happens on this weekly chart if we start to get something like this here? That means that we've gone, overall, traders, we've gone up, sideways all the time, sideways here, and then we break out. That there, traders, is going to be one of the most extraordinary quality moves, and I believe we're going to see a really, really, really good move in silver, right? But we need to see it. Now, what would that look like on the daily charts, though? It would look like what? Let's actually squeeze this chart up a bit more. It would look like something like this. So if I draw a trend line now, let's actually get hooray. Hooray. All right, we're going to get the hooray line through there. All right, let's actually bring on, how do I sync in layout? There you go, cool. Okay, fantastic, right. So what would that look like on this daily charts, right? So once again, we're seeing this move down here on silver, right? But now we're getting this pullback here. Obviously, this is the weekly chart, this is the daily charts, okay? So we can see what's happening here from a big picture perspective. So silver, to me, would need to start, firstly, have a real good move up through it here, get a little bit of a pullback and get a breakout, something like that. If that happens, traders, guess where we're coming from, right? We're coming from the market doing nothing. And when the market does nothing, if you see a lot of the charts, when the market does nothing for a long time, we end up going for a big move, right? Even gold, when I'm using that analogy, you'll see what gold did, right? Look at this here. Look what gold did. Gold did the exact same thing. Meaning, when the market does nothing for a long time and we eventually start to break out, we end up going for a big move. This was a 50% move here in about 12 months here overall, right? So when we do nothing for a while, we end up getting quite a big move from there. We've been doing nothing for quite some time, and same thing from there, from that gold perspective. So that's what I'm looking at through there, traders. Let's just so that's a bit of an update across gold and silver traders. I really wanted to make this update about that, but let's have a quick look at the actual stock market as well too, and we see what's going on from here from a stock market perspective. From that there, let me just take these off the screen here. So firstly, we're getting this. We do have this major trend line coming up through there, through to there, I would say. So let's actually just sink in layout. We also do have a bit of a short-term drop through here. So this actually, looking at this from a weekly chart perspective, traders, we're in a bit of a short-term downward trend. But look at this here, right? We're up, down on this weekly chart. Guess what could be coming soon? Something like that. So this could just be a real big overall sideways movement on the big picture here before we see a big move up. Looking at that, let's look at the Nasdaq as well too. And the Nasdaq is, once again, look what's happening here on the Nasdaq. This is really, 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 really important, traders, right? On the short term, we're not getting any strong sell-off yet. And I know this makes no sense, right? It makes no sense. Like, why is the stock market not going down as much as it should be? Now, it doesn't mean it's not going to, and we need to be alert for that. But right now, up, we're still just going through a bit of a pullback here, right? So there's nothing really there to say this market's is going to go down from here. Now the Dow Jones though is a lot different. Look at where the Dow Jones is. The Dow Jones is below this trend line. What we need to see first is if the Dow Jones does start to really break above here, and we start to see like a 36,000 print, that to me tells me that we're now likely to see a real big movement to the upside, looking at the Dow Jones from there. Now let's go look at the Russell. The Russell is one of the ones. There you go. One of the ones that is not like the other, right? Not like the other. We're just been going sideways through here. Now, also remember too, traders, right? Like because we have been going sideways through here. So this is that channel, I would say, we're in place right now. All right. Because we are in, let's actually bring this up to here. Because we have been in this channel from here to here. Because we've been in this channel here, guess what could be coming soon? Remember I said before about gold and silver? We could be getting ready for what? For a big move, Now, what we want to see is we want to see something like a bit of a pullback first and potentially a move down. Again, it's really weird that the Russell 2000 is a lot weaker, but we're still getting potential just to pull back on the overall market. So hope this helps you out today, traders. Gold and silver traders, especially gold right now. Oh my goodness, there's a lot of opportunities happening right now. And also through the individual stocks. If you do need some help with your trading, guys, then that second link in the description, you can go apply for my 12-month coaching program. If you really do need some help, this is 12 months every single day with me, guys. Every single market open day, I am with you every day, helping you, coaching you, and training. This is an intense program. This is to get you right. If you really are looking for an intense coaching program, but you're sick of going backwards and you really want to sort this out, but you are ready to truly make that commitment, then that second link in the description there, guys, click on that, fill out the application form, book a time for us to call, and I'll speak to you in the next video.